This is the story of such a farmer whose honesty and hard work changed his fate. This is the story of Buri, who lived in a small village with his family.
It did not rain again today. The crops are in desperate need of water.
Hey, listen. The food is ready. Call the children too. Papa, today at school the teacher said, we will have to get new books.
Right now we don't have that much money. I will try to make some arrangements by next month.
What happened, Rohan? Why are you not eating food?
Ma, I don't feel like eating anything.
Son, you have been doing this for the past 2 to 3 days. Are you not feeling well?
Rohan gets up and goes to sleep. Suman looks at Buri with a look of deep concern in her eyes.
Listen, we must take him to a doctor. His health does not seem fine.
Oh, you too. Don't know what all you start imagining. It's just that the food might not have been made to his liking.
Why don't you do some other work? This farming and cultivation is no longer enough to make ends meet.
What else can I even do? Except for labor work? And even that isn't always available. Now try to sleep, Suman. In the morning, there's a lot of work to do as well.
How can sleep come when your own child is in pain?
Buri and Suman go to sleep. But just then, Rohan feels a very sharp pain in his stomach.
What happened, son? Where is it hurting?
Papa, I am feeling a very sharp pain.
Buri brings the doctor from the village.
This case does not seem simple. You have to take him immediately to the big hospital in the city. Only there will the proper treatment be possible.
Now what will we do? We don't even have this much money.
I don't understand anything. The doctor has asked me to get many tests and surgeries done.
Oh God, help us. How many tests will you take?
Oh God, will you take our test only? I try to ask someone for some help.
Buri goes in search of arranging money. But he finds disappointment everywhere. Just then, he meets a sadhu on the way.
Son, help me. I have been hungry for many days.
Baba, I am not worthy enough to help you. I myself need help.
If only something.
Buri puts his hand into his pocket and takes out some coins from there. Worry is clearly visible on his face, but he does not want to disappoint Sadhu Baba.
Baba, I only have these few coins. You please eat something somewhere.
Sadhu carefully looks at Budhi's face. In his eyes, deep compassion and understanding are reflected.
You appear to be a kind and honest person. What is the trouble? Tell me.
Baba, what can you do in this as well? Still,
Buri tells Sadhu Baba all his problems. He tells everything about his financial condition, Rohan's illness, and the need for money for his treatment. The pain and helplessness are clearly heard in his voice.
Do not be worried. I have a solution for this. For this, you will have to do some special work.
Buri looks towards Sadhu Baba with hopeful eyes. In his eyes, both questions and hope shine through.
Baba, you tell me, I am ready to do everything.
Sadhu thinks for a moment, then,
You have to bring a golden leaf from that tree in the forest, on which half red and half yellow flowers have bloomed. That leaf itself is the key to your destiny.
Buri, without wasting any time, set out towards the forest. The forest was deep and terrifying, but Buri's heart was filled with love for his son and trust in Baba's words. He kept searching for that tree.
It seems the tree that Baba told about is right here. This tree has half the flowers red and half yellow too. But that golden leaf is nowhere to be seen.
Buri starts looking carefully around the tree. Then his eyes fall on the ground, where he sees an injured bird. Compassion awakens in Budhi's heart, and he immediately picks up the bird. On his face, the expression of worry and tenderness is clearly visible.
Oh God! How badly she is hurt. I will first give her some water to drink. Maybe this will bring it some relief.
Buri gives water to the bird, and the bird slowly starts fluttering its wings. A sparkle comes into its eyes, and it looks towards Buri.
O kind person, I am very pleased with you. I can help you.
Can you tell me about the golden leaf?
The leaf on which I will sit is the golden leaf.
A bird flies and sits on a leaf of a tree. In the blink of an eye, the leaf turns golden. Buddy's eyes sparkle, and he quickly moves forward to pluck that leaf.
I must pluck this golden leaf quickly.
As soon as Buddy plucked the leaf, that leaf starts glowing, and on it a riddle appears.
Oh, this is some kind of riddle. Under the earth, search for the key to the lock, where this virtuous one is hidden in darkness. This points to some old cave. What is written ahead? The treasure will open when it meets the key. Your destiny will bloom with gold and jewels. I will have to find that cave.
Buddy goes deep into thought. Buddy goes deep into thought, then with strong will, moves ahead to find the cave. While walking, he sees an old and scary cave, covered in darkness.
It seems this is the very cave. I should go inside.
Buddy takes a deep breath. And gathering all his courage, moves forward to enter the cave. In his eyes, there is a mix of both fear and hope. He goes inside the cave. Then he sees something shining between the stones. He picks it up, which was a key.
Certainly, the lock for this key must be somewhere around here.
He looks around in all directions. Then he notices an old door, which is hidden in the wall of the cave. The door looks very old and mysterious.
Yes, yes. With this key, this door will definitely open.
As soon as Buddy turns the key in the lock, the door slowly begins to open. From behind the door, a bright light comes out, lighting up Buddy's face. In his eyes, a sparkle of hope and happiness is visible.
This entire treasure is now yours. You can take it.
Buddy steps inside the door and sees boxes filled all around with gold, silver, and precious gems. His heart starts beating fast, but he remains calm and composed.
Here, there is a lot of wealth and gold. But I should take only the money that I need.
Buddy collects a small amount of money. Just then the same Baba appears suddenly. In his eyes, admiration for Buddy is reflected.
Buddy, I am very happy with your honesty and kindness. This entire treasure is now yours. Use it however you wish.
Buddy's eyes fill with tears of gratitude and happiness. He bows before Baba and thanks him.
Baba, thank you very, very much. All this has been possible because of your blessings. Now I will be able to get good treatment done for my son.
Not only that, now your poverty has also ended forever.
Buddy looks at the treasure, then smiles towards Baba and says,
Baba, I will use this money for the welfare of the people.
Baba smiles and showers his blessings on Buddy. He knows that he has taken a great step not just for his family, but also for society. Buddy uses new technology in his fields. Along with this, he also helps the other farmers of the village.
Badhai Bhai, you have helped us a lot. Now our crops are also growing well.
Your noble thoughts have taught us that everything can be achieved through hard work and honesty.
A new school and hospital are being built in the village. The villagers are helping together in the construction work. On everyone's faces, there is a reflection of satisfaction and joy.
We all together can make our village a better place.
Soon, a new school and hospital get ready in the village.
This school and hospital are for our children and elders. We must move forward by helping each other. Badhai Bhai, you are absolutely right.
Badhai Bhaiya, this is all the result of your kindness, which is why prosperity is visible in our village.
Buddy's story teaches us that to face difficulties, we must rely on hard work, honesty, and self-restraint. When we try with a true heart and keep faith in our destiny, then we receive what we truly deserve. This is the true meaning of the key to destiny.